Hey, I'm Marcus and I'm playing Crusader Kings 3. Our Great Jarl Ebbe here is just returning from visiting an ancient monument, possibly a Neolithic stone monument, which of course they would not have labeled as such, but rather, I don't know, something the old people did, like the, I don't know, the giants in the past or whatever. I guess there would still be some kind of folklore around that. So now he's returning to Roskilde. When we left last time, I think we had a look into possible marriage solutions that we could come up with, and I've asked you guys in the comments. So yeah, I guess there's a majority of people saying, hey, maybe we look for Sweden. And that does make sense, right? In this generation, before Torquay wanted this alliance with Sweden, and he got it, but then it tragically did not come to fruition when Skjalm here, who was betrothed to the princess of Sweden, died tragically, right? Slain by Lasse, our enemy at the time. And yeah, so Ebbe would still have that in the back of his head. So you'd be like, yeah, maybe that is the best solution we could go for. Well, the Swedish have been reliable, right? In that war that they fought. I guess that was the war for Venderland, right? They are very, very reliable. And yeah, like I said before, he definitely thinks that his son Skjalm would need some kind of reinforcement, some ally that would alleviate him. Yeah, so the problem, of course, is that he's a bastard, and legitimizing him does not help that much. Of course, it helps in a legal way, right? So he is legally a Weather now. No one can take that away from him. But still, others would or might not see him that way, especially inside of the family. There might arise tensions, knowing that, from his older brother Stig's side, there are definitely male heirs and potential male heirs for Sjælland as well. Even at some point in time, or for the longest time now, Ludwig here had been the proposed successor to Ebbe, before Ebbe said, okay, I do have sons now, no matter their origin, no matter their providence, but rather, here we go. So, yeah, he definitely thinks that Skjalm will need some kind of alliance that will keep him in power. And yeah, I guess we will just look into this once more. In Sweden, we do have King Hvide here, and he has 2 daughters. I guess the only problem is that Swedish succession does not work like in a normal kind of Gavelkind succession. So he would have Prince Eirik following him. Now, Prince Eirik himself, as we do see, has daughters. And I'm thinking, because Bengi, as we see here, is already 40, right? So let's say he's, I don't know, he dies at, 55, that's in 15 years or so. And then this alliance here would be kind of void, right? So, because when Eirik would take over, he is of the Stankerling dynasty, but they are not brothers, but rather, are they even cousins? Because we have King Halstein here. How was he related to Eirik? Not in that line here, right? But rather Eirik here, he is in the direct line of the kings of Sweden that we have seen so far, with Onander and, of course, Eirik, the great conqueror here. So, guys, would it make more sense to already adapt to the situation and kind of go here? Of course, has several daughters, right? would probably be very easy to get a marriage with them because they are not actually... Can even invite him to court, maybe. Ah, no. Based on lodging standards, travel expenses. Is it possible to kind of sweet-talk him into this? I mean, he definitely would be an asset to have at court, right? Look at him. He's like amazing fighter. Can do all kinds of things at our court. Let me just check. Can we gift him an artifact? Do I have something that I can just say, hey, look at this. And give him the ancient plaque? Don't know if he would appreciate that. The Arati Noir. Yeah, that's something we got. We still have from Tokay, who got this when he was in Italy. Or we could just, I guess that's his MO, right? Just giving him money. Convincing him that I don't even think he would need that much money. Maybe just these 25 here will suffice. 28 opinion. Or 50. Let's do it. There we go. And now... I guess I have to pay further 25 gold. That's alright. Now, we will get Prince Arica of Sweden. We will get his wife, I guess. And the children, presumably. So, let's have a look. Yes. Yeah, there we go. Arica joined, Rothwe joined, Hethindis joined, Östidir and Hvide. Right. And now we have 4 potential princesses of Sweden in our court. That's how it goes. Let's check. I mean, she does have really awesome martial skills. She's one-legged though. Right. Hethindis, yeah. Doesn't look bad. Slither has a stutter, but otherwise really, really good. And Hvide looks also very good. I guess these are the common traits that the Stenkeling have. Let's see. Their house tradition is valor. Yeah. Brave, stubborn, and impatient. So that comes close, I guess, to what the Hvide stand for. So there's this kind of connection here. Already kind of makes some sense. Oh, I should have pinned them. I should have at least pinned him. Right, there he goes. He will come from... Oh. He was like up here in Finland. Which is now Lechia, of course. Because we know that's a thing. So, yeah, it will take him some time, I guess. And then now they have to travel through winter. I'm very sorry for this. I kind of thought you would be closer. Where do we have him again? There we go. So we have Hvide. She's 10. Then Ostritha is 11. Hethindis 13. Rothwe 16. I guess we would have a look into the youngest one at this point, right? She is looking to educate her. That's not too bad. She wants to go for martial. I guess that's not the best, the strong suit of her mother. But she is decent in her learning at least. I don't know, would we have someone who would be better equipped to do this? But remove the Guardian now, she would be removed for forever because she's not at our court. Let me see. What alternative would we have? Oh, we could send her to Clemencia. I mean, Clemencia has that problem that she's really, really terrible at learning. And I think that's one of the major skills you need to have when you want to be an educator. Can't just be good in the thing that you want your student to learn. They would be like, yeah, they would really click because they have the same traits, right? Being stubborn, brave, and ambitious. You have Roland, course, he goes in a very similar direction. And his learning is definitely better. Maybe Roland? Let's hand her over to our giant at court. Yeah, I guess that would make sense. Or just her father. I mean, he would be good as a as a tutor as well. So maybe we just do that, switch her and say, hey, it shouldn't be your mum. You are old enough now, you're 10. You need to learn from your father. Alright, yeah, I can't switch when she's on the road, so I have to wait now. There we go, I could declare wars. Hvide claims... Oh, right, her. Yeah, I forgot that she's at our court. Somehow she wanted to join our court at age 41. Her father was Lasse. So, yeah, of course, we would have mixed feelings about her, I guess. And so the idea would be like, why did we bring her to court? I guess one thing could be trying to convince her to go. As you can see, she does not want that. I guess because of her lustful predisposition. Well, I guess she is homosexual, so why not go into a nunnery? So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what we are doing here, or if there is actually a plan. But rather keep her at court. Yeah, again, keep your enemies closer. That's the deal. But yeah, no, we don't want to instate her here in Hvide. Don't think that makes much sense. This guy here, he's not a threat to anyone. So I guess this is just what she'll just stay here. Okay, we have a family feast again. My family gathered at the great hall in Roskilde, enjoying the realm's relative peace while we feasted. My elder daughter Erica delighted everyone with her youthful exuberance, smiling and laughing constantly. Meanwhile, cousin Signe was an incredible annoyance, complaining constantly that the food wasn't arriving quickly enough for her liking. Ah, Signe. He does have the... Oh yeah, she has that deviant secret as well. That was good, okay. It was good in the end. Alright. Did we do something with her? I guess we need to do something about her daughter. Because she's 17 now. She would need a proper spouse. But the question would be, what do we do here? We do see that she does not have claims. If Signe dies, she would have claim to Aarhus and Jylland. That's of course something that we just don't want to give away, right? Because we somehow secretly think that this is our domain here anyway, right? That kind of belongs into the Hvide sphere of influence. Is there a Hvide we could marry her to? Yeah, probably not one of our sons. And would that be problematic anyway? Like, her grandparents are Jutta, who is directly a Hvide, and Sigrid, who is directly a Hvide. I think we get into very problematic territory here. Very, very problematic. I guess the other thing would be, and that would be some kind of, like, or, yeah, another MO of Ebbe at this point, to keep all of these, yeah, potential I don't want to call them threats, but just like having his sphere of influence very, very close and making sure that yeah, these women don't get into the hands of someone who could use their claims and so on. So maybe he would do the same thing that he did with the Thrugots and marry her to one of his knights. Of course, that would or might be seen as critical. At the same time, she does not have, or she doesn't have any current claims. She is a part of this court, right? Her father, I think, was very much disgraced. He went into a civil war with his brother that he lost. Yeah, then he died under these mysterious circumstances, was known as a Latcher, and this kind of lives on, right? So that would be very much part of her legacy now as well. And oh yeah, and with her mother being Signe, who kind of does not the best job at behaving regally. I guess this would be alright. This could be justified. There we go. So she'll stay at court, and her claims will go nowhere. Alright, do we have anyone else at court, by the way, that needs some kind of coupling? Oh yeah, I guess we have Rothvi at our court now, and she's 16. Oh yeah, right? Yeah, it's a marriage of convenience, I guess. Rothvi. I guess in that case, we cannot just do what we just did. She's not part of our family, she's part of the Stenkeling family. If we did the same thing and just kept her at court and married her off to a knight, I guess the Stenkeling would not appreciate it. So instead, we will try to find the best possible... oh yeah, I guess I don't get any alliance power whatsoever. But rather, I would guess we look for a ruler in this case. So, ruler. There we go, ruler. Let's see, whom do we have here? Count Casimir of Shinto? Shitno. Oh, did not say that. Trap. Count Lastigoi of Knin. I guess it should be someone that's somewhat compatible with her as well. Yeah. So, yeah, I guess he's both brave and stubborn as well. Right? Oh no, she's not. She does not have the traits of the other girls. But she is brave. Brave and wrathful. And callous. So I guess she could counter his, like, laziness. I know, of course, not a mayor. No. Lisieux, I guess that's too far away. A Count of Sopron. Hungarian. King Louis of Sardinia. Would you look at that? Tall guy. 15 years old. Yeah? I guess. At least he's wrathful. She wouldn't like that he is craven. But I guess once more then she can be the dominant part in that relationship. I think the Stenkeling would thank us for this. That we arranged such a prestigious marriage for Rothvi here. So yeah, let's do it. There we go. I guess I could have tried to put a Hvide in that position now that I think about it. Yeah, but I guess I did never see that guy in the list when we looked for spouses for Erica here, so maybe they are just out of our league at this point, right? That is a king. We are on a ducal level, so not everyone would want to have a Hvide as their spouse, sadly. What else do we have? Why does this always pop up? No, I don't want to send him a hostage. Bellows, been constructing a Nikubing. Good stuff. Oh, and we have storks! Yeah, let's hunt those storks. I think that's something we can do. But when would you actually hunt storks? Oh, what happened now? For the Scion of St. Peter, for St. Mark, for the Florin and the Ducat, was the empire of the Greeks desolated. Since then, time and again, Latin lords have ridden out with their knights, at first all clad in gold and aflame with purpose, but of late, the sovereign Adalbert's hopes were thin, paltry things. His cause knew only grim resignation. The Latin Empire, an abomination birthed into Christendom, was never meant to be. Were our crusaders tricked into treacherous hubris? Did the light of Greek majesty render us blind? Even the Pope himself exalted our Latin state among the Greeks. Vainly we dreamt of giving glory to God on earth. Okay, so He's been dethroned, apparently. Let us check what happened down here. Whoop. Did not lead to a reinstatement of the Byzantine Empire. Instead, we have all these independent kingdoms down here. Biggest one being Anatolikon. That's interesting. Yeah, I guess he's come up with like taking over all these independent small little counties here. I think, well, if not Ulf, then Bully, he should have acted at that point, right? He had a nice little army. He could have started to conquer all this Jerusalem, territory of Jerusalem again, but no, he did not. So I guess that's where we are at. Maybe at some point one of these will emerge and claim the Eastern Roman Empire again. But yeah, I'll have a close look. The Seljuks, of course, they have profited largely from this. You see, like, the Seljuk Empire now stretches deep into Arabia, even up here to Georgia, and then in the east, like, very far, even almost into Tibet. So, yeah, they are mighty powerful now. Alright, okay. I guess that's what's happening here. So, we'll keep having a look every once in a while, see what changes across the world. And then, yeah. Where was I? Yeah, I wanted to look, I think, again, is there other people? Yeah, there are no rulers at my court, I guess. So there we go. Rigmor could marry. I guess she is the daughter of Odd, who is an acclaimed knight of ours, and Elizabeth. Could do this thing that I sometimes do by saying, instead of like going for the ennobling route, I could say, if we have someone at court that has kind of distinguished himself, then we do this marriage here, which will then lead to children that are of noble birth. Who is Wemunder? I guess he was the interim bishop here before we put Toke in this position again. No. Of course, he's not a proper knight. He has a good learning, though. Mastermind philosopher. And I mean, she is 17, so she needs to have some kind of husband now, right? Would be, in medieval terms, not right to marry her when she's over 20, or, God forbid, even like in her 30s or whatever. I guess she's chaste and honest. Maybe this path would be to her liking, yeah. 95% chance. And again, that would never be the first solution, obviously. Yeah, you know what? We just do it. There we go. There we are. And I guess that was it. No more other people at court that need marrying off. So, oh yeah, I was thinking about when do you traditionally hunt storks? Yeah, I guess marriage of convenience. Okay, cannot put in the arrow, Cupid's arrow, in all the time. Ah, well, there we go. Yet I cannot let it be known that I am the true father. Why? You have done it before. So yeah. Let's just officially say the child is mine. Yeah, I guess everyone knows. You know what? Let's do it with the others as well. I guess we're beyond the point where we do really care about this. There we go. And you too. Like, what? No. Yeah. Sinful acts come at a cost, which is actually not true. Right? Because we see we don't lose any devotion. We are already sinners. We cannot be more than sinners. Erika comes of age. There we are. Proud to see my daughter no longer as a child, but as an adult. She's always curious. And a avid learner, she has become quite the purveyor of knowledge and has proven herself fully capable of structuring advanced theoretical and theological arguments. Would you look at that? Would she be someone actually worth keeping at court? Oh, her sister died. Vibeke has died. Would this call for... I guess she was his older sister, right? So I guess we could throw her some kind of funeral. I guess that would be proper. Who else do we have here? Well, I guess Bully, but Bully is, you know, he would have to get his bones. Transport those bones all across the Mediterranean and through land and sea and so on. And for what? To bury him here? Or I guess he would want to be buried in Jerusalem, because that's where he was the king of, you know. Oh, we do it for her. I guess it can be a small one. We don't need a big one for that one. Mourning, yeah. I guess the guests could just be courtiers. There we go, our knights. Don't even think we would need... I guess the king would be coming, so yeah, why not? But we need fellow vassals. I mean, of course, this is not just about her, obviously. This is also about, again, representation. So, yeah, I guess. Maybe in that sense, yeah, let's keep it dignified ceremonials here. So, of course, yeah. What was I thinking? Of course, he does not want to throw a cheap funeral here. He's yeah, representing. So, what was the other option here anyway? Extravagant. Nah, I think I wouldn't go that far. There we go. Let's throw a funeral. Oh yeah, she needs a guardian. Great of the game to remind me of this. And I think we said that her father should be the one, right? Yeah. There we go. And of course, our daughter can now marry. Yeah. Yeah. We will have to look into whom she could possibly marry. Yeah, I guess through what, but... Yeah, once again, that would be, I think at this point in time, really creating this kind of closed generational cycle. It's just inbreeding at some point. There's no one really here that I would say, yes, has to be him. Yes, there's another Stankering here, so we can have this kind of thing both ways, but he's not part of the main line. Elfgar of Hvide. He's just the heir to Nottinghamshire. A Duke of Savoy. Duke Remy of Savoy. There's a brother, Duke Ralph of Spoleto. Yeah, I guess. That would definitely not be the worst option. Who actually has decent military strength. I mean, that's something we could go for. Can we arrange an introduction as well? No, we cannot do this. Because you're traveling, okay. Participating in the funeral. Okay, maybe we do this after the funeral. Try to... Alright, no, he's 9 years old, so we cannot arrange an introduction anyway. Oh, I got back to it. Our eyes fall upon Benedict as he falls to the ground in lamentation. And we have again the performative thing. The Archbishop of the Archbishop of Benedict. The Archbishop of Denmark, who is deceitful and sadistic, so of course that does not represent his personal feelings, I guess. But rather, he's doing this in a performative way. Eyes must fall only upon me, so I will take away from his thunder here. I can only mourn in my own way. I guess he would try to do this. But again, whenever he tries for something like this, he's always like, no, oh. So I don't know, he fell to the floor and tried to outwail him, and that did not reflect well on Ebba, not at all. Oh no! Now we're even below 4. Oh dear, it really... I guess he'll have to come back. Ah, and the crowd has moved, okay. Yeah, he did a comeback. Good for you, Ebba. Show them. And that is our daughter. Yeah. God can be cruel indeed. Why does the wind still yet blow? Why does the sea continue its push to the shore? Is life there's always hope, or quietly nod? Oh, it's our daughter, right? So we definitely want to care for her, and she is comforted. Would you look at that? And here's just me. Yeah, I guess if he thought about his sister, I mean, she was away for such a long time, right? I think she was married off also when she was young, but he would remember her as his older sister, probably remembered her much differently than when she came back to court, or when he invited her back to court. She did have this very tragic life, actually, where, like, you can see her children, most of them died. Died from their wounds, died in an accident, murdered even. And I think she was thrown into this Norwegian drama over there, where there was like constant back and forth of, like we constantly had these notifications in the bottom right, where it was like, one of her sons has been captured again, and so on. Yeah, and I guess he would feel sorry for that. He would feel pity. Right. There is Emma, the nun. Ah, yes, of course. We kindly asked her to become a nun. I remember. Yeah, of course. We give a round of drinks for everyone. That's the best we can do, I guess. Regaining some of that lost. Some of that lost legitimacy. What happened here, by the way? Did she, did our wife... why is she wounded? Oh no! I shouldn't have asked. Oh no! Oh! She quarreled. Or, yeah, brawled, I guess. With Elizabeth. Yeah. And her being like 35 and in okay health, and her being 56, she didn't make it out. Okay. I always think this is like way too much. Like, how would this happen at such a venue and then no consequence of it? Like, I'm not even able to interact here. They're just like, yeah, I guess they half murdered each other. Well, what can I do about that? Yeah. So, yeah. I guess that would be her way, Yutta's way of how to deal with that situation. Like, not letting it out on Ebbe. Point one, because she's his friend and they have always been friendly with each other. Point B, she is craven, so she would not go against a powerful husband, but of course against the woman she would think is less powerful in that situation. I can see that she's also rivals with Anneliese. But the lovers themselves are not rivaling each other, apparently. Well, yeah, let's see how that goes in the future. Now she's in poor health. Alright, yeah. What am I doing here in the meantime? I guess I promised to be a better Jarl. I will be better. Your wife publicly calls you an ogre. Oh. Okay, I guess she's not that craven after all. And then we hear that fantastic jokes about whips. Is there any joke at all about whips? I don't know. What would that be? What kind of joke would involve a whip? Well, oh dear, oh no, stop it! Stop it, you two! Oh! Now she's wounded, and she's severely wounded. Yikes! Oh, you... Yeah, my injured wife. What do we do here? I mean, of course, he does have this impatient trait. I guess I'll just roll between the first two. It's a 2, so be cautious. Do not exceed. Oh! There's nothing here. Like, she did not get any... positive modifier. Lesson on distinction. Yes, of course. We will teach him. And he gains some stewardship. That's good for him. I guess, since we are not the best when it comes to learning, we're also not the best at educating. Like, he does not... I guess stewardship is at a base 6 now, base 5, base 3, base 3, base 6. Also, that's not too bad, I think. And I guess he will grow when he gets more prestige. It's alright, it's alright. So, we have King Thorfinn here. Sofa refused to lay a finger on his banquet, however, swilling his goblet around in idle solace. His middle distance stare falls wearily upon me, and with a quiet nod he raises his drink high. To Vibeke, truly one of the greats. Yeah, I guess you would chime in. And now we're known for the dedication to our faith. Of course we are. Of course. What is that here? This. Where is she currently? I guess she's at the funeral as well? Yeah. Well, I guess we could wait till after the funeral then. So, yeah, you go off. Oh no, now she goes off anyway. Okay. Oakley dokley. There she is. She does look regal. I guess not so regal if you see the lower half of her body, but never mind. Yeah, I guess they, of course, they did not have the kind of prosthetics we have nowadays that work so well for many people, but rather they would really... I'm not even sure if she would wear some kind of peg leg. I'm not even sure about that. Anyways, okay, here we go. We finished the funeral. Or it's about to be finished, I guess. There we are. Yeah, good for us, I guess, in the end. Gained some legitimacy again. Speed things up a little bit, because there's nothing immediate that we have to do. You know, I'll just quickly do. We just go into here. Inspired person can be sponsored. Adelheid von Metz has the book inspiration. She wants to write about diplomacy. Yeah, once again, I think Ebbe is not as ignorant as his ancestors were. So I guess she's very competent at her craft. She might be, convincing. It's about diplomacy after all. So yeah. If there's money to be put in a position where, things will lead to more representation, right? This would be a book that, of course, would mention him by name as well. 3 things we could do. A guardian for Asta. Not Tesco. Diplomacy. Yeah, of course. Go learn from your mother. Yeah, of course. Erica can still marry. Ooh, what do we have here? Why does he have 2 L's in there? He is the heir to the Kingdom of England. Hi. Son of current Queen Margaret. There she is. She's currently in a war. Well, it's not her person, not a internal war. Queen Margaret of England. Did we have a change here again? I think I said last time that they have a very stable... No. He died and then she took over. Okay. Telepole. What is that? Yeah, I guess he's from the Normandy line as well. And ambitious, honest, arrogant. I don't know. Yeah. Woo. I mean, this puts us in a very, very good position. I guess that's, a real good marriage for her as well. So, yeah, we'll send a proposal. Cannot hurt. And I guess they will say yes. There we go. Wow. So, yeah, so much about our ways of getting favorable alliance. Yeah, of course. Skjalm is now 12, so he starts to train to become an heir. Oh, look at him. Ludwig has come to our court and brings rich gifts. Yeah, of course, you will see him. And this is the part where it's like, I don't know, cheesing the game mechanics a little, I guess. But when you have vassals that are of your house, so yeah, whenever they pay homage, of course, you gain renown because, yeah, this reflects well on your dynasty. But on the other hand, he gains renown as well. So Weaver gains double the amount of renown from this. So good stuff. Yeah, this is beneficial for us. Oh, the couple's connection to each other left much to be desired. Oh, of course, now. But I guess at least they are not rivals. We've seen that before. That was not good. So I guess at least they won't be at each other's throats. And now he's become the Baron of something. I guess. Didn't want that kind of alliance, to be honest. Allied to a Baron. Well, I guess he's still the heir, right? So that's just a stop in between. I find my beneficiary Adelheid surrounded by scrolls and manuscripts, furiously flipping through pages. My lord, there are so many areas of diplomacy that are worthy of attention. Courtly conduct, relationships, poetry. I don't even know where to start. Yeah, well, I guess in this case he does not have a preference or anything. But maybe he would just go, yeah, you can do what your muse yearns for, whoever that is. And of course that will make sure the book is of a higher quality in the end. Oh yeah, the storks. The storks. Okay, he does this from time to time, right? He's like, yeah, gotta visit my wife. At least that would show that he's a family man. A good bishop and a family man. Those are great values combined. I guess when it comes to... Oh, by the way, I could do something. That's a bit, yeah, cheesing the game mechanics again. At the same time, I think that Naxkov has become some sort of, yeah, it's like secondary, well, not secondary, but a primary holding, right? So we have Roskilde, Nykøbing, Naxkov, and you know that all of the secondary holdings in a county have one less building spot. I'll let you on a little secret. You can go around this, actually. I'll just quickly do it, because why not, right? It's like not cheating or anything. It's the game mechanics. So if we say the county capital of Lowland moves here, and we move our realm capital here, then you see it gains another building spot. And we can quickly revert this, saying the realm capital is actually in Roskilde, and Nykøbing is the county capital. So nothing has changed in the end, but we have another building slot here. That is not a mod thing. That's a vanilla thing. You can easily recreate that in vanilla CK3. So there you go. Doing some yeah, cheesing the game mechanics here. What would we put in that spot? Anyways. I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, they could put farms and fields in there. No. What happened here? Alright. Gunhild has died. Okay. Yeah, I guess that would happen. She was 68 years old. Yeah. She led a fulfilling life. So, good for her, I guess. He looks kind of weird, does he? He's supposed to be a beautiful man, but this kind of... I don't know. He looks alien to me somehow. This kind of big nose here. Like one of these... Like, if he was blue, he would look like one of these guys from Avatar. Probably. Anyways. Okay, yeah, I was about thinking what could I put in this slot, and I was thinking that, hey, I have all these kinds of... Yeah, I guess we don't have farms and fields here. But here we have. Is there anything else that would be fitting? Maybe this could be the one where we have some hunting grounds, right? Yeah, let's do that. Need a spot where we can regularly go hunting if we like to. Speaking of hunting, I guess we will arrange the hunt soon, so that we end up being able to do it in like late August, early September-ish. Let's see. Okay, we do falconry. It's gonna happen every time, is it? I'm very sorry for being childish. Yeah, of course. So we go to Middelfart. Middelfart. Yeah, I guess we just go there for basic entertainment with the birds. And we invite, I guess, close family. Guests could come along as well if they wished. Yeah. We'll see. There's a lot of people coming. That's good. Start the hunt. There we are. I can't wait. Who's actually our... Ah! Jutta is here. And of course, at this point in time, she is self-interested. Oopsie. Please don't do anything against my... not wives. So, we await the arrival of the guests. Elizabeth is with us, and she's having fun. They're all having fun. Look at them, doing a choreography of having fun. That's great. And now they are crying? What are they doing? Huh? What about them? Oh, and it says here, I don't know, I'm just looking for my sword here. They are laughing in unison. Oh, good for them. Ah. That. I think she has mistaken us for someone who would, like, go into bed with just anyone. That might appear so from the outside, but no, I can't. You know, it's a terrible sin, you know, adultery. And I, as a dutiful member of the church, disapprove of it. So, no. No. Another Lechitic tutor. Do we need someone again? Ah, that guy. Greedy and deceitful. No, I don't want him. He can go right away. Oh, see? Asta has learned Lechitic, actually. Good for her. So, oh yeah, she does have her mother as her guardian. Oh yeah. I guess the British supermarket chain's written with a D. Details. Right? I named someone Tesco with a K. And then that evens that out. I'm just babbling. We are waiting here. Yeah, let's speed this up. As fun as this choreography is here, I guess we could do with a little stork hunting. Let's see if we'll be actually able to do this, because I had this at some point where I was not able to do it. There you see. You will seek to hawk a grouse. Why? I thought we were able to hunt for a stork here. Right? But down here it says... oh no, it's not even in here. So... the modificator was here, and I think I don't remember if it said specifically that this only counted for one of the holdings, but we did see that we got the positive 3 pluses for storks sighted in the area, but apparently we're not able to do that. So yeah, of course, I guess we just do that. Game... Oh, what do we have here? In a rare moment of reprieve, I spent some time in silence, taking in the beauty of nature. As my stress melts away, I hear my lover, Annalise, softly laugh. My love. She places something behind my ear. While it nowhere matches your beauty, this lily reminded me of you. Annalise smiles, admiring her handiwork. You look so at peace, I'm glad. She hastily plants a chaste peck on my cheek as if we're the only ones in the world. Oh! Get back on your horse! No, that's not even an option here. And I guess, no, he would find that endearing. He would find that very sweet of Annalise. And he shall treasure it. Yeah. Someone might learn about your secret relationship. I don't think it's a secret relationship at this point in time. So, yeah, okay. And we got this pressed lily here. Alright, oh, we still have that favor of a lady here. No. Oh, and we don't... I should have looked at this before. Sooner. Like, this is important. The hater thing is so important for us. Favor of a lady. Don't even remember her. Oh yeah, that was the Princess of Scotland. Yeah, I'll just get rid of it. There we go. Prize necklace. Pressed lily. Prize... Oh yeah, I still forget this. I want to give this a decent name. I guess we could also name it Kriegerinsringen. It has to do with the numbers of knights. What I do not like about the game, like the only thing that I don't like about the game, not them, that I'm ever complaining about it, is that, yeah, people don't take care of their artifacts. The AI doesn't, right? So here's the good Kriegerinsringen and he does nothing with it. He just lets it rot. And that's a shame. A terrible shame. I think I could challenge him for the artifact at some point, right? I think that would be legit. Saying, hey, this is one of our great, you know, this is our heritage that you are ruining here. Maybe that's something we could actually, yeah. Well, we are hunting now anyway. Ah, there we go. Finally. Hvide, hey, we thought better of you. We thought that he was someone to go out and do a hunt. I guess he's a gardener. Yeah, okay, he's like picking asters. Get back on your horse, please. He's like, politely. And I insult Jarl through Elin. Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not randomly insult people? My knight Ord signals to the party to hush. We have arrived at the release spot set out by the game masters. From our vantage point we can see several speckled grouse strutting about the oak trees ahead. The beaters will soon be in position, ready to spook the game to flight. The party halts as we prepare to remove our birds' hoods and set them one by one to their sport. Fly true, little one! And now we wait. Shortly after disappearing into the wild, I hear my falcon screeching and screaming out in great distress. I sprint to its source and find my noble hunting bird's foot has been snatched up by a hideous lynx. The fight isn't going well for my dear falcon. Blood coating the maw of the lynx. I risk being attacked by the lynx myself if I interfere, but falcons are expensive to replace. I guess that's not the biggest concern here, but I guess we just can't, yeah. There we go. Fight off the lynx. Bad lynx. Stop it now. Oh wow! We've done it again! Yeah, yes! We have... What was it now? That was not a quail, right? That was a grouse. Grouse feather. Oh, that's even a masterwork trinket. There we go. Give it to Karina. She was here at the hunt, but why would we do this? I guess I'll keep it. I don't know. I guess there's better people to give it to. You know what? I know whom to give it to. We will give it to Annalise because she has been so nice to us. No, she does not get the marble scepter of Jira. There you go. Have a feather. Alright. Yeah, okay, what was I thinking about? Challenging Höge for the artifact. Yeah. I guess I could do this. On the other hand, we have a wandering knight. As we walk through the streets of Finn, there's a loud ruckus by one of the market stalls, with two men yelling at one another. Before we can make our way there, a man has already stepped in between and talked them down. See, it will be fine, he tells the man in the stall with a smile and hands him a coin. And with that simple act of kind generosity, everything returns to normalcy. He turns to us as we approach, no banner or mark telling me of any liege lord, perhaps a wandering knight? You should serve a lord like myself. Can I offer you a drink? Or I don't have time for this vagrant. Do we want him at our court? I guess he's not the worst one. Glum Crabber. What kind of name is that? He's a glum crab. Yeah, do we want the glum crab? I guess he would be someone that we like. And I do think that we could have 17 knights in total. Yep, okay. Come along, come along. You can be a glum crab at our court anytime. Just don't be too glum, please. Is that even the word? Let me just check. Glum. Yes, glum is a word. Yeah, glum crab. I guess he's crabby. Haha. Oh dear, oh lord. Yeah. Well, back home. Back home again. Is there anything else, by the way? We have so many things that we carry around with with us. Oh, we can hold court. Can we do that before? Sitting on my throne, I gesture for my guards and so on. What's up? Glavko di Barbiano. My guest, Glavko, approaches my throne with a smirk on his face. Already not good. That's not the best thing to do. Oh yeah, Italian. Greetings, Your Majesty. During my recent trip to the Holy Roman Empire, I learned some fascinating tidbits about several of the Empress Cornelia's subjects. I would be happy to share these with you for a price. I don't think he did that noises. Yeah, okay. Contains every irrelevant secret. Well, what relevant secrets does he have? I mean, the Holy Roman Empire is vast. So, now he just says, okay, that mayor in that town here, I don't know, eats too much or whatever. This is not enough for me to invest 160 gold, so be gone. Oh yeah. A thin, raggedy peasant stands before me, gawking at the opulence of my throne room, obviously distracted. I call him to get his attention. Oh yeah, I know what this is. This is where we get to talk to him and say that he should use crop sharing system. Right? Because he's a farmer, he would not know about this. I'm a ruling lord, I definitely know about farming, so I can lecture him. There we go. My knight Heminger takes a turn, bending my ear before the assembled court. Glorious liege, give me the honor of organizing the royal hunts and protecting the game. I will not let you down. So, yeah, okay. Heminger wants to do this, but we already have Roland doing this. I guess he's great at this too, but no. I can't just take this away from Roland. There's no reason to do this, I guess, right? Oh, who else is here? Either Asta, Elizabeth. Oh, all these blonde girls at our court. You are unsuited to such a post. Yeah, I guess that's obviously harsh, but what else could we do? Court jester. No, not seneschal either. No. Very sorry, but no. No. Increased, level 9. I guess this will go down again to 7 at some point, but just for for the fun of it, we would now be ranked 5th in the world, with Abyssinia being in the first place. See, that's the, I guess, this game's version of the mythical Prester John. And then we have a smelly Maharaja. Okay, in the Putrid Kingdom. Alright. Oh, we do have another Basileus. Okay, let's have a look. There we go. Caesarios the Confessor. Oh, he's given himself a very evocative name, right? Caesarios. Caesar is in there, right? So, the, I guess, correct pronunciation of Caesar. At least that's the transcription, right? That's why we think, of course, the German word became Kaiser in the end, and that people at the time would have not called him Caesar, but rather Kaiser. And we do know this because of, obviously, in Latin it's C-A-E-S-A-R, but transcribed in Greek it is Kappa, Alpha, Iota, Sigma, and Alpha, and oh god, the other one. So we would have Caesar, and he is Caesarios, the Confessor. Yeah, I guess his empire is not the biggest one, but he is attacking now. Yeah, okay. Alright, good stuff. They are recovering. Okay. Ro. That's the end of the Kaiser. I did learn Greek at some point. I swear. Just like too long ago. Way too long ago. And of course, if you don't actively do Latin or ancient Greek, right, constantly read stuff and so on, you lose that knowledge very fast. Sadly. Accomplished commander. Okay. Usually don't recruit guests. Yeah, wanted to challenge. There we go. Oh, he's now in Rügen. Who's in? That's a weird choice to make, because Mecklenburg is the ducal capital. So I guess he thought that Rügen has the more prestige to it, right? That's definitely the seat of the Hvide in Vanderland. So that's yeah, I understand this. But yeah, he's able to have 2 holdings. So why didn't he keep Mecklenburg? I don't know. He does some choices that we don't quite agree with, and I think at this point in time he should give us the Kriegerinsringen, because we are the one to properly take care of it. Alright. I guess he has his stick here and he does not have an arm, so we are at an advantage. I guess. Yeah, retaliates, forcing me back. Yeah, I guess that would be the proper point where we could go into a counter-attack, doing some feinting. He seems close to faltering. Yeah, well, in that case, strike, parry, riposte. Oh, now he's passable. Well, we show him how we have the sword. I mean, strike and parry and riposte. Oh, there we go. We are victorious, which means that we are now... Yes. We got the Kriegerinsringen back. I guess I can get rid of one of these. Oh, do we even get rid of the sex rug? I think it's done its purpose, and I guess by this point in time it would be full of, I don't know, unsavory fluids. Oh, I don't want to get too deep into this. Yeah, let's have all of them. Maybe equip the lily. Oh, we still want the marble scepter of Jaira, don't we? Because that's like also can be used, I think, as a blunt weapon. It says here so much. While having seen much use, the pointy end is still powerful. Right. By the way, we don't have armor. Why did I not realize that sooner? Yeah, I don't know. Well, of course, now we are... Oh, I can't. Yeah. See, 250 gold cost to repair. So I need some... maybe I should go for the Hedninger and Spane before that, because that's about in the threshold here, but become much more expensive to repair. So there we go. No, Hedninger does not need it. So I guess now we will save up. You know what? Maybe it's time to just discard the sheep tapestry. Like, it has not his thing. And now we can, like, yeah, there you go. Discreetly give it away. Aretine, where do we actually need that one? It's just lying around and taking up space and so on. And I guess we can't reforge it into a pedestal item or whatever. Then yeah, okay, it can go as well. Keep the lily, of course. That prize necklace here will definitely keep. That's a point of pride. But now we'll wait until... Oh, I guess we only need to wait like 2 months or so. And then we can repair the original Kriegerinsringen. Aha. Do I have someone to impress? Yeah. Great Jarl Jutta still rejects me. It's a mess. So, do I say this is for my daughter or this is for my wife? Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'll just roll the die. It's a 4. He actually goes with Jutta. Yeah. Oh! That means that they are lovers now? Okay, she took that as a romantic gesture. Alright. What, you want to name a book after me? I mean, that makes sense. She is good in diplomacy. What do we have here? Poems of Dawn. My son Skjalm sits in the corner, engrossed by the contents of a small leather-bound volume. I'm not too sure about this, looking at his learning. What? Oh, look at this. He is actually handsome. I have this mod installed, and I have... it's in the game rules, and then you need to check it, where you don't see at birth if children will inherit the traits of their parents. And I started doing that because when I started out being a CK3 player, the first thing that I did was to create superhumans because it was fun, right? So I had all these kind of dynasties that always had, you know, the 3 things, like being a genius, being beautiful, and being Herculean. Yeah, but that is such... I don't know. It's... once you've done it, it's just not fun anymore. Because you really need to do eugenics, right? You have to heavily inbreed at some point. Yeah, and it's just not worth it in the end to get a good experience out of the game. So I did this just to make sure that I'm not distracted by people's traits when I make decisions, right? So we made the decision to have Skjalm as the heir based on his traits, based on everything else, but not because he had the, of course, great handsome trait here. Yeah, well, that's great. Good for him. Alright, it is a collection of poems of the popular Dawn style, a genre that describes the longing of lovers who, having passed a night together, must separate for fear of being discovered. Oh, Abbe wouldn't know about that. Very moving verses about tragic romances indeed, but you realize such star-crossed lovers belong in song and stories only. Does he really say that? We marry for honor, for our family, for the realm, not for love. Right? What do you think? Yeah, he thinks I'm too old to understand. No, I think he maybe thinks we're too hypocritical to understand. I guess that's rather Skjalm's thoughts here. Yeah. Knowing what went on with his parents. We have 250 now. Don't know if it's exactly 250. Oh yeah, a long time coming. I guess this is about, yeah, Annalise. Consider do I want this to continue? Might have to start putting in far more effort. No, I guess they just had this kind of lovely event at the hunt. Yeah, so yeah, you put in an effort for her. She's deserving of that. And she's always making us laugh. Alright, there we go. 250 golds for children. You need to wait. There we go. Now you can crawl. A quiet day at Roskilde was interrupted when a guardsman came to inform me that Skjalm and Absalon had been fighting in the gardens, and the man had been forced to separate them. Fighting? I exclaimed. Each other? You must be mistaken! Yet he was not. I soon learned. Absalon started the entire altercation, blowing up over some imagined slight of Skjalm's. Though in truth, I suspect it came from the jealousy Absalon clearly feels over his half-brother's role as my heir. Whatever the cause, while they both mumbled apologies after my reprimand, I suspect the bad blood will only continue after this. Yeah, that's, yeah, obviously, that's, something to worry about, because, yeah, Absalon being the second-born now is around that age at 11 where he would be able to make a greater sense of what's surrounding him, and he would know that, yeah, he is not legitimized at this point, right? He is still a bastard where his brother is legitimized. He is not standing to inherit anything, whereas his brother gets everything. So, yeah, can fully understand that he would not like it, right? Even being shy and being patient, at some point this would get out of him. We will see what to do about this. We still have this idea that we can put... No, that's not him. That we could Absalon in this position where he would become a bishop, right? So, let's look for that. Inspiration realized. My lord, my beneficiary Adelheid smiles and gestures me over with ink-stained hands. My book, my masterpiece is finished. Behold! A beautiful tome that shows a modest understanding of diplomacy. I guess modest is okay. As it touches upon subjects such as court alliances. The cover is wood that has been painted to display a repeating image of geometric shapes. Oh, great. Oh, yeah, if we had the diplomacy lifestyle, this would be really, really good. Diplomacy +1. Yeah, that's, that was good. Thank you. And we can display it. There. There we go. It's, yeah, it's smaller. Not that giant thing here. I mean, look at it, like, from closer. Look at it. It's about the size of a child. A book the size of a child. Probably weighing even more. So, there we go. The Battle of Greifswald. That's a large story to tell. You're always there for me, and I hope you know that I am grateful. My son and Skjalm approaches me in a rare display of honesty. Oh. Yeah, I guess. This is, like, not the thing that Skjalm would go for with his own children. Like, he already thinks that he has them under control to a degree. So, and now our son is our friend. Isn't that nice? Isn't that just lovely? Maybe let's have a look into our potential princesses at the court. Vibeke is a bit sickly. That's not good. How about Östrider? Yeah, the stuttering is an issue, I guess. And Hvide is, well, I guess developing nicely. Has all the things that we like. I guess all these kind of things like stubborn and brave and so on, they mix well with, yeah, you know, this kind of mindset of distinction and so on. Yeah, good stuff. She has come of age. Oh, and she's a grey eminence. Look at her. Yeah, she's also prolific. But I guess we would look for her to marry outside. Oh, Or maybe just also marrying one of the family, because I think we do have more weavers that we could use. Where is he? There we go, there's Stig Oberson. Oh yeah, he's betrothed, of course, to the Princess of Lechia. Then we have Thorolf here. Oh, he's the bleeder. He is the bleeder, and he, for whatever reason, is currently at the court of Swede. Alright. Oh, we can't even invite him here. Unrelated child. Well, I'm the house head. How about that? Oh, okay. Let's look at this. Times and people change. I feel like there's no friendship left between us. That's the way of things, but remember all the good times. Yeah, I do think that he would try to yeah, keep up their friendship and invest some time and effort into this. Probably, yeah, because deep down he does feel guilty, I guess, for his indiscretions, let's call them. Yeah. We're alright, aren't we? It's not so bad right now. What do we have here? A papal envoy has reached my court, bringing news from the Vatican. Pope Silvestro issued a call to arms to all righteous Christian rulers. Where do we go? The holy grounds of Aragon. Yeah, I think he will do this. Let me just check. Aragon is down here, so I guess we are going against Al-Sark. There you go. Yeah. Depending on how many people will go into this, then this should be alright and winnable. Oh yeah, and we get to select a beneficiary. Maybe this is the time where we could say we could do something nice for Ober. Right, he was the one that we trained personally, and yeah, he would be also, I think, a good ruler. Can we, I guess we could invite him back to court and then turn him into a knight and physically get him to participate. Yeah, let's do this. Invite to court. It's only him then, not his sons. There we go, Thorolf. Maybe we can do this. Right? I know, that's not the best option, of course. At the same time, yeah, they didn't know about genetics. So... And for once, there's no chance of inbreeding here, so they are... At least, right... Because I do think that they got this trait because of inbreeding. Yeah. So we mix up the gene pool in hopes of making it a bit better. Yeah, I guess we prefer Ober in the end. If you are the main contributor, will receive the title... Oh no, Queen Mayor will... Queen Mayor, yeah. Queen Mayor will receive the title being fought over. Picking the stance will grant you rights to a larger share of the war chest shared upon victory. Okay, I see. No. We would want Ober to get some land down there. I guess the other option would be, who's Queen Mayor? That's her. So we would say we fight here, and if we win, she will get the title. Kingdom of Nomada. She is actually the Queen of Aragon, right? So historically, it does make sense. Your beneficiary will be granted. Picking this stance will reduce the amount of gold earned from the war chest shed. Let me read this again. So override favorite candidate. I hate this about UI design, right? When you are not sure that, do I get this message here because that's de facto currently happening? Or do I get this message because this will happen if I click? Right? There you go. UI design. Comply with favorite candidate. Yes, I want to. Click. Or is it comply with favorite candidate? Yeah, that's happening if I don't change anything here. I hate it. Prefer over... Because it says here, prefer over favorite candidate. Is Ubbe the favorite candidate? Or do I prefer Ubbe over whatever favorite candidate we're talking about? I hate it. I guess not click it, because then I think you just do it the, I don't know, normal way. Maybe some of you can definitely tell me what's going to happen if I click that. Oh, we have a wandering perk. A wandering perk. And I guess we are going into this direction here, right? Traveling through domain holdings improves the effectiveness of your stationed men-at-arms. Okay, well, I guess. Oh, yeah. And this one would be nice, right? The inspection one. Domain taxes plus 10. Yes, yes, yes. Gain access to the inspection activity. All right. So we'll start in 13 months. So there is some time to prepare. I guess we don't have that much coin right now, so we can't really invest in more men-at-arms. Guess we have about 1,500. Do have 16 knights currently. Guess there's not much more people that we could put in here. Yeah, everyone's basically a knight currently. Even like Agner and poor Matthias. Though I guess he would like this. He's a proper weather. He would love the idea of going into this crusade and dying on it. Yeah, I think that's something he would want to do. A childhood role model. Thrugot has shown curiosity of his ancestry, yeah, and is growing to be more like a child of House Hvide. Good for Thrugot. He wants to go for stewardship as well. So, yeah, we are really the best one in there, right? Oh, yeah, we can send him to Karina, then she has something to do. There we go. Can't, yeah, care for everybody here. I do have things to do, right? Is there any petition that we can do currently that... No, don't want to get Jylland that way. Plus 12. Well, I guess that's not fast enough to make a difference. I guess we could invest in more mangonels. There might still be time for that. Because of course, yeah, crusades are mainly about sieges. I kind of want to tell you that it's mainly about battles, but it's mainly about sieges. Otherwise you don't win it. Peekaboo! Oh, look at him. Playing with his sister Rikisa. Or is it his sister? His half-sister Rikisa, yes. Clutched in his arms. Yep, again, I think I like this. Right? Yeah. And it's good for the younger siblings to know, respect their older brother. Which is why this is concerning, right? The relationship between him and between Skjalm and Absalon here. Let's see where it goes. I mean, he does have a very decent learning, and he is, yeah, learning from the best, I guess. So, yeah. Let's look at that. Oh, Hakon is 4 years old and can already walk. Wow. Yeah, again, maybe he doesn't want to discourage his children. Again, he does not want to be like the way... I don't know. But I guess his father treated him differently, because he remembered how his father had treated him. I don't have time for this. A giant step for... I will roll between the first two options here. Oh, it's a 6. What else can he do? Yeah, I mean, in the end, he's 4 years old. Showing me that he can walk is not a big achievement. So, upgrade here. Let's see if we were able to do it once more, but I guess at that point in time, yeah, 9 months. Although I guess when we, at the point where we buy it, we already get half of them. Or do we? No, when we upgrade, we don't. Right, so when we first build them, then we get half of them. But now we have to... Yeah. I guess we could still do it once we do have territory conquered down there. Or I guess Aragon will take part in this anyway, so we can... and we will possibly go through allied land and we move down there so we can recruit while still on the road. So... a local bard. My liege, my nephew Ludwig addresses me as he enters the room. Everyone at court knows how happy you are to share your traveling tales and exploits. To everyone's great pleasure, I assure you. He continues. I heard about a local bard that has become particularly popular as of late. Some sort of minstrel the peasants like. With the right motivation, maybe he could start sharing some of your tales around the realm. Okay, local bard has control growth and popular opinion. Is that worth... Yeah, is that worth going into depth for, though? And we're still trying to finance the war. Yeah, not at this point in time. Sorry. Good thinking there, but sorry, no. We need the coin to invest in more mangonels. Oh yeah, decreased, of course. Glum Crab is now a warlike courtier. I guess he would be. Let me just check, of course, our... Where is he? Where is he? Obe. There he is. Yeah. He's now part of this. Oh, what happened here? Agner died. Yeah, I guess he was old. And now we have Eric. And Eric is... Oh, wow. He's actually a decent marshal. But also not bad in diplomacy. I guess it would be better to put him here than the Glum Crab. Sorry for this. I can't stop. I cannot stop. And I guess Rune is in this position and he's good in this position. So... Oh yeah, of course, Ober would also be good, but we do have other plans for him anyway. Yeah, so let's put him here. There we go. Also likes us. Yeah, I guess this part of the Astrid family is now really firmly at our side. And they know their place. Whoopsie! Ah, that again! Why? Why is he... I guess he has all these kind of positive attraction opinion modifiers. So, she's come to me to visit one evening. I feel so lonely, she says, looking at me longingly. I remind myself that Agner was my good friend. Agner was my friend. Agner was my friend. I mean, yeah, no. No. That's... No. Again, people mistake him for being this kind of, you know, adulterer. But that's a mistake. That's something he only did for dynastic purposes. And yeah, let's not talk about this anymore. Yeah, launches in 5 months. I mean, by this point in time, he's 62. He's old. I mean, right? Fine health. So, yeah, let's see. Oh, what do we have here? Skjalm is still young, but aware he's already old enough for a betrothal to be just around the corner. If I marry, I want to marry for love, he boldly declared at the dinner table one evening. Father, you wouldn't force me to marry someone against my wishes, would you? I'll admit, I'm uncertain where my son's sudden interest in independence comes from. Yeah. A desire for adventure, perhaps, to explore his youth without the burden of a wife? The question is whether this should be encouraged. It is a responsibility for members of our dynasty to marry and have children, after all. Though, perhaps that can wait? Skjalm is still very young, and it seems very intent on having his way on the matter. His marriage can wait for a time, or he will marry when I say, and that is the end of it. Both make sense. Yeah. He would become our best friend. Always say no. Yeah. I am inclined to do the latter here. He does not have the luxury of being able to choose this. He is the heir. And he should marry for the greater good and not for his personal feelings whatsoever. And I mean, of course, when we talk about this time, it's the middle of the 12th century. It's a bit early, but at this point in time we would have the beginning of the chivalric ideas that are forming an Aquitaine all across southern France. But yeah, I mean, he did come to us before and said, right, and wanted to talk to us about this idea of romance. And that would be more to his liking here, right? Not love in a modern sense, but rather being able to woo someone properly. But no, sadly, I must stop you there, my boy. This is not what you are allowed to do. You have to marry the person I say you will marry. And that will probably be either her or her. I guess I will go with Hvide. Not Österrike. Yeah. Oh, what do we have here? Veneration of a local observed among the rural population of Finn. Dirk. Oh yeah, the gentle giant they called him, I guess. Yeah. And once again, he is the heir to Lapland and Sweden. Oh, what do we have here? Inspired person can be sponsored. There she is again. Now she wants to write a book about stewardship. Well, I guess the first book was good, so there you go. There you are. Ah, now I can't buy the mangonels. Anyway. Anyway. So if we do look to Sweden, then his daughter here, Ketilelfr. I can't pronounce that name. Oh, she's strong. Brave. And then he has another daughter who's now 2 years old. That's obviously not... yeah, that's too young. He's 43 at fine health. He has an excellent elixir of immortality. What? Small boost in health. Yeah. Immortality. But I guess he will be around for what? Is that one again? Even though Elizabeth is part of my court, it's not often that we get to spend the day together. Even though our affair is a public one, yes, finally, we acknowledge that. Duty keeps me away from her side as much as propriety. Today, however, was not a day like most others. It was quiet in the castle for once, and most of the court was well occupied with other matters. Elizabeth came to me quietly. I know just the place we can be alone, she whispered. She took me deep into the gardens, and though I looked around for the groundskeeper, I saw none. I sent them away, Elizabeth said. How she managed such a feat I didn't ask and didn't care, as the day that followed is one neither of us is likely to soon forget. I do like that card. Okay. I do like this event. I think it's part of that mod that I have, where you get more like romance stories and that kind of stuff. And it's good that she initiates this, because it would show the dynamic once more. Of course, he is, or let's put it the other way around. She is, quote-unquote, nothing without him. And all of her station, all of her position is defined through him and the children that they have. Of course, she loves it that her son Skjalm will be in that position of power. And yeah, that's something for her to look forward to, because then she would be you know, elevated. But, yeah, at this point, she's still someone who's trying to get his interest, making sure that he does not forget about her. And of course, he in the past months had like kind of rekindled stuff with his wife, also with his other lover Annalise. So yeah, makes total sense for her to do something like this. Oh yeah, okay, she's angry. It is late in the day when I am suddenly interrupted by one of my counselors bursting into the throne room in a rage. Your son today had the temerity to give me orders. Orders! Jutta shouted, as if I were some common servant and not your duchess. I raised my hands, urging the woman to calm herself. You must remember, I'm training Skjalm to one day rule, and he will be your great Jarl once I'm gone. He is not the great Jarl yet. Ah, I like this. Drama! Teach Skjalm to use greater tact. I guess that's something we could do. We convince Jutta that she should help him. That kind of sounds even better to me. Or we let them work it out themselves. I think that's the option we would go for. Because, yeah. I just saw that he's actually in poor health right now. So, yeah, he would want that, yeah, she is likely still alive when he's dead. And he wants them to get along. Yeah. Ah, but she refuses. Ah. Damn it. By the way, am I actually able to... I cannot adopt a puppy. Oh. Why are puppies so damn expensive? Why does he want to have a dog the price of, I don't know, half a mansion? What kind of dog is this? Oh yeah, we have the Hunter's Lodges. Can sell tribute titles. Yeah, of course, we do it. Because we need some gold right now. We need to have that income. So that we can do this. And... that. What do we have here? My servants bring me a newborn Valhound puppy. What's a Valhound? I don't have the first clue about dogs, by the way, as you would notice now. Let me check. Valhund. Swedish Valhund. West Göterspets. Ah. Oh, they look cute. Oh. They look a bit like corgis, but a bit gruffy. Okay. Yeah. They're great. Peeking out from the blanket sniffs a tiny nose. Oh. Yeah, you shall serve me well, little one. What else should we go for? Yeah, I guess we do have enough money to get more either archers or outriders. I don't want to overdo it. Yeah, let's keep it at that. That's a good enough setup. Let's keep some coin in the back so that we can react to things. As I pat the dog on the head, yeah, I guess they, because we don't know. They happily wag their tail. What name would it suit? Something historical, something alluding to fur. Yeah, if we don't know what the fur is, then I guess we get no information about this dog whatsoever. Don't know their sex, we don't know their fur color, nothing. So, hold fast. There we go. Stewardship topics. Yeah, once again, right? This is your book. He's not into book writing. You will know what's best. Just do your thing. Uh-huh. Oh. Ah, okay. Yeah, I see. Now we do have some kind of repercussions because he is paying money to us, but in return his feudal taxes are decreased. That's not good. That is not good. But I guess there's nothing I can do about this now. Because this is... propose a change. Oh, I guess we could. Well, it's subjects lose 20 opinion. Okay, that's not nice. Not a nice thing to do, just reverting it, saying like, no, no. You'll pay what you did pay, but I just gave you gold. Yeah, I'll take it. I think at this point we are just waiting, right, for the crusade to start. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! A crusade for Aragon against Malik Iyad of Al-Sark. Dios Volt, I guess. So here we are. No, of course we are the commander. Can she even assist us here? I guess. And how do we get here? I guess we would take this route where we actually end up here. We wouldn't... I think we wouldn't go around this. Oh, would we? Take a boat? Go around here? Come up from here? Nah, I guess we could come this way. There we go. Oh, what's happening here? No. Ah, okay. The route that they're actually taking is like, yeah, I think you should go around this. Well, in that case, then we would, I guess, do it this way and come from this direction and then maybe, right? I don't know which river this is, but I guess this would be the best kind of idea to go in that direction. Like we land here. This looks good. What is this actually? Santa Santillana, and this is the Hospice of Santa Juliana. Okay. Might be one of the new buildings in the game, because I did download the new DLC. Louis the Venerable. I guess he is a saint. Oh yeah, okay, but now we get tons of allies joining on either side. Yeah, I guess we have like 30k, they have 9k. But we know sometimes that does not mean that much, because these 30k here won't act in unison, whereas their 9,000 will. A vassal to remember. To Eric and Ludwig. After all, to myself, or dedications are overrated. No, I like to dedicate things to people. Yeah, okay. Let's dedicate it to them. I think he doesn't have that trait, but I did kind of always play him generous to a degree. I guess it's in line with his idea of representation, right? And so not being generous just for the sake of it, as hardly anyone would have been, I guess, medieval times, but rather being generous to, yeah, to show the world that he is a good ruler. Benevolent person, and so on. I guess we can speed this up. Prince Charles, Charles, I should say, of France, joined the war. That's good. Yeah. Got tons of people here. I can see what's already happening. They are here now, but they will be engaged with them and they will lose. Oh, not too sure about this. They do get some... No, the problem, of course, is, as always, their recently disembarked modifier here, although it might be 30 days once they get there. Let's have a look. Disruptions. Oh, I thought it was the same person, but it actually wasn't. It's just... it's just two guys from the same dynasty. Aha, okay. So I guess they're a bunch of book people. By God, woman, leave me alone. The peaceful atmosphere is shattered by Sophie yelling as she storms into the courtyard. Adelheid quickly follows, but stops when she sees me. She didn't see me, I wasn't there. Please talk some sense into Sophie. I'm trying to help her since I have some experience that may improve her work. I guess we would acknowledge that she does have experience. We thought that she was the one to create this book anyway. So maybe we do this, right? Yeah. No, but she refuses to listen. Okay. Yeah, okay. The Knights Templar left. I guess they will rejoin, but it's just that their Grandmaster died. Alright, okay. Yeah, of course. Go away, because that's the thing that you would do. Where am I? Oh, I'm already here. Then, yeah, I guess you go down this route here. Although, I'm not running into this army blindly. What are they doing? What are you doing, guys? You would think it's not that complicated. Just stay together and fight. My spy master come to military news. While we do not yet know, someone is plotting to kill Vibeke. Yes, that makes sense. Because, of course, he is the heir to Sweden. But I hope that my court, yeah, minus 36, yeah, is safe enough, right? We are protecting him now. Why do you go in different directions? Ugh. Yeah, it's frustrating. Yeah. And now they will be obliterated here. When there's no need for that, because they would have won if they just stuck together. Such a disgrace. Such a disgrace. Of course, if I go here now, they'll come for me. Right, so, what can we do? What can we do? Maybe we just wait? Wait it out? Though we know, roleplay-wise, that Abbe is not the person to wait things out. We have a request for funds. I guess she can have funds. We have funds. Or should we go help them? I guess no. Because they will be the next ones. But see, that's what happens, right? Like I said, it's 9k against 30k, or even more at this point in time, but you would still lose the first fights because these guys just don't know how to fight together. Of course, at some point, the odds will just be too overwhelming. So they will lose this holy war most likely. But, yeah, there's no way of telling when this would happen. I guess this is an 11 4th level one. Okay. Move up here, move up there. I guess we should go somewhere else, because otherwise they will come for us. Crusades are so frustrating in this game. I said it before, I will say it again. If that is the name of your game, make sure that the mechanic works. Right? Don't just invent new mechanics all the time, even though they're great. They may be great, but have a look into your core mechanics. Every once in a while, try to make them better. Or working. That's kind of nice, right? Having working functions. Yeah, I guess we might go in when they go out. There's Porto and Linlithgoshire getting into an interesting alliance. Yeah. I guess they're going... No, they're staying. They're staying here, so maybe I shouldn't go. Maybe I'll wait until... What are they doing here? Now... They could go in this direction, like all of them together, and that would be fine. But now they decide to go into... Go the other way around? I guess they're confused too. They're like, what's happening here? Why are we doing this? Where is everyone? Alright. Yeah. Down here, they are coming. Danish architecture. Yeah, I guess that's alright. I'm impressed. I'm not as impressed as I was with the book of your family member. But it's a book. I acknowledge it. Okay. Yeah. Not sure what to do here. I mean, I could go in this direction here. What is this? Almost too real? visiting local noblemen. He shows us one of his prized possessions, a painting he acquired some time ago that depicts a beautiful woman. Not in the 12th century, mate. We are talking Renaissance here. Has to be stated, this whole idea of modern art or any kind of art that we know today was born in the Renaissance era. And at this point in time, in 1164, you would have any kind of... Paintings weren't even such a big thing in the Christian world. You would have things that are dedicated to the church. Everything is dedicated to the church. Art and religious art are synonymous. So, no. Yeah, I guess. Okay. Let's click it away. Don't like these kind of events because they just present a different picture of medieval times, or they just don't, care too much about what medieval culture was about. That's a shame. Well, where am I going? I'm just like, because they don't know what to do, and I can't just run into here. I guess I can, but with fort levels of 10 or whatsoever, outside of the designated area where we are supposed to go. How? Need to do something at least. Oh yeah, maybe we just go here. I'll drive them away from there, I guess, because they will go after us. Okay, there's our main host coming now. Maybe we should join them. But here's what will happen, right? Then we will see what's typically happening. Us going into the battle, and they will just like stand next to it, looking at us as we die. Yeah. Alright. Alright. I'm getting kind of glum. I'm turning into a glum crab. Huh. I guess it will take us about 2 years. Right. 18 months. And of course, now we see that they are coming down to us, and they are turning back. Yeah, because of course, that's what you would do. Is this a thing, by the way? Why are these Crusader armies always so fast? Like, he's way faster than we are for some reason. And I don't know why. I guess he's not following us. What's happening here? Did I turn this... it might have been that I turned this rule on where you're like significantly slower in moving after you started a siege. But we're not besieging anymore. I guess... No, we don't need the book. There's no space for another book, and the 2 books that we have are better. So what's up with them? Oh, they're running back into France. In what kind of world would this have happened? For a crusading army to come from the east and go around the Pyrenees, enter Spain, only to return and go around the Pyrenees through the east again. What's... that doesn't make any sense. Also, there's a plague here now. I don't want to run into the plague. I guess we go here now, then we get slowed down again because we are... Oh, come for us. This is no fun! Game no fun! I guess we can go here. We are very close. Is that Barbastro, by the way? Yes! Barbastro, this very, very important town where we had a proto-crusade happening. Or one of the proto-crusades. There was another one against Sardinia. Where, like, the first instance of 2 or more parties getting together in the name of the church. Now, yeah, okay, he's coming for us now. Damn it. I have to run away. I hate this. So, Barbastro was one of the first instances where, like I said, two or more parties got together to wage a war in the name of Christendom. I think before that you had some wars in Sardinia that had a similar purpose. And that would be, I think, Genua and Pisa did that. Yeah, but in Barbastro you had like Normans, you had, I think, southern France. Anyway, there were a lot of different parties came here to Barbastro, and I think that was in 1064. Yeah, may not have been 64, but somewhere around there. Okay, look at that. Here are two allies fighting, but they have finally managed to drive the enemy away. Of course, he will go in that direction, and now we are in line of sight. Because they would rather go for us, I guess, than for them here. Skjalm comes of age. There he goes. Are we calling for him to join us? Why do we only have 14 knights now? So many things I don't understand. I guess because of court grandeur. So, we do this. Skjalm, oh yeah, you can keep your cap, is joining this from here. I'm gonna go down there, so he can join us here. He definitely would want his son to be there with him, learning from this experience. I guess Ebbe would have known all of these tales that his father told him about the crusade in Jerusalem, all these tall and majestic tales. Yeah, so that's an experience he would want his son to have as well. Hakon, they're all going into stewardship, right? I guess that's the... Come on, our wife can do this again. She should be a part of this. Ah yeah, there you go. I'm not sure if he ever gets to do an inspection. If we ever get back from this alive. There we go. Oh, no. What happened? What? She died under yeah, of course we do not see who. What? Yeah, no, she definitely did not deserve this. Poor Erica. That's horrible. That is very horrible. Who did this? We want to know who did this. Do we have any chance of finding out who did this? I mean, there's options here. So either this was someone from our court or from the English court. Maybe it's easier to first check if this happened at our court. There we go. Search for secrets in the other one. There we go. The hole my daughter Erica's death has left in my heart remains clawed open each time I think of her foul killer and the justice that remains to be served. Day after day, the cruel logic of revenge dominates my thinking, fueled each night in fitful dreams where I see Erica and all... What? What? It wasn't him though, right? He has dreams where he sees, alright, okay, by the same grief my family endures. I don't like this. And that is like, yeah, these events from friends and foes where it's like, yeah, how about having random friends and random foes? And it's, no. I want to have foes that matter. So why would he go against Erica? Like someone he brought to court for a purpose. I mean, obviously the game mechanics don't know that. But why would he go against a random person from his court, from a very noble family no less, and start a feud? Or being his rival when he's done nothing? Or, like, we don't know if he did anything, but possibly not. Why would he want our daughter to be murdered? I guess we're getting critical stress here. Oh wait, I can pet the dog. Hold fast. Come here. Quick. What? You are in an army. Okay, I guess I cannot do that when I'm in an army. Sorry. The dog has to stay home. It's not safe for him to join us here. Yeah, alright. He has Frozen Grief. Is Drunkard something that he would be into? I kind of think that Inapathetic would be something he would be more turned towards. Yeah. Causing him to skip meals. Yeah. I guess it would be something that really, really... Yeah, that shocked me as well as him, right? Yeah. What is the point in eating when there is a hole in my heart? And with these depressing words, sorry about this. Oh, it's the game. We can only react to what's happening in the game sometimes. Yeah, we'll leave it for today. We're obviously in the middle of a crusade. Let's just check. Currently second. And still rising, because we will next go here. And these are at least, or we can get them a little bit faster, because they don't have like fort levels of 10 or 11. I wanted to check what fort level they have here. 4. Yeah, this will be done soon, and then we will go here. So let's see where this goes, and what will be the fate of Ebbe in the end, being in poor health. His son now coming to join him on this occasion. We will see. And yeah, until then, cheers. Bye-bye.